Hello, guys. My name is Desmond, and guess what? I welcome you to my lesson for today, where we will be looking at mathematics. So, ladies and gentlemen, as always, please do allow me to say it is very much important that I say it is very much important because, honorable members, what I'm about to say, it's massively, 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 hey, massively important, ladies and gentlemen, that I say a day without learning something new, it's a day wasted. By so saying, lepandla la kankulunkulu, please, ladies and gentlemen, please do make sure that by the end of each and every lesson that I conduct, you learn something new. Very much important, honorable members, on that one. So for those of you who are attending my lesson for the very first time today, please be aware that I've got two types of lessons that I conduct. The first type, which is the formal lesson, which you guys are paying for, it is the Zoom lessons. I'm sure on your timetable you did notice that you've got some lessons that you're attending on other days, and in between what you are attending, it is additional lessons similar to this one, where we do live YouTube extra classes, where I am able to provide you guys with some examples, and then you try to work them out. At a later stage, we do corrections. So it's more like a live classwork or a live mini test. So very much important, honorable members, that you attend both. So when it comes to Zoom lessons, that's where you'll be able to unmute, ask me some questions, then we engage and all of that. But here, no time for engagement, honorable members. I just move you with an example, I work it out, then I give you some problems to work them out. So it's more like we are just having fun. It's more like we are playing a game. It's more like we are just refreshing our minds. So this has got nothing to do with what you guys are currently doing in school, but it's more like the foundation or the basics of mathematics, which you guys, in most cases, you don't have enough time to go through these because it could be that you are busy with new topics, otherwise assignments, projects, or whatever the case may be. So this is that time where this lesson is recording. As soon as it is done, it will be posted immediately. Then this same link that you got in the WhatsApp group, you just click on this link, then you will watch this same lesson again at your suitable time. So I see there Big Smoke is saying my voice is very low, of which everything is connected as usual. You might find that he forgot to maximize his volume. But otherwise, let me check. I'm going to guess that Arno's World, being Moano, has attended this lesson. I'm going to guess that Larissa has attended. So, guys, can you let me know if everything is okay on your side? There is one who confirmed that all is clear. Larissa, who else? Tau ya tswala. Abo Augustine lebo Daisy Mkhwanazi. Yes, all is fine. Big Smoke. Big Smoke. Try something, honorable member. Okay, so let's see. If you guys remember, we've been doing some expressions which are in a form of a fraction. And what we would do there, it is to simplify. And I did promise to say, on our upcoming lessons, we are going to look at some equations involving fractions. So that means what we are basically doing in today's lesson, it is equations with fractions. That's what we're going to be doing in today's lesson. So for someone who's attending for the very first time and missed the lessons where we were doing expressions, an expression is just a math problem without an equal sign. So that lesson was recorded, it was posted. Just make sure to send me an inbox via WhatsApp where you will request for links of those lessons. I will give you a link to my WhatsApp channel where I post all of these lessons. So for today, let's maybe start with something simple. For example, let us say in a situation where you've got maybe let's say 2x over 3 honorable members, and let's say this is equals to let's say 2, and they want you to solve for x in this instance. I'm very much tempted to make an assumption that this is an easy one to do. This is an easy one to do, but it might not be easy to everyone. So this is what I'm going to say, honorable members, in relation to what we have done. You have a fraction on the left. You can fractionalize, if that is an English word. You can fractionalize the right side. How do you fractionalize it? You will always divide by 1. So remember, when you multiply by 1, when you divide by 1, you do not change anything. It remains as it is. The only difference is that here, what you are trying to do, it is to fractionalize. Someone can say, I can easily cross multiply. Yes, you can easily cross multiply, and you will definitely get an answer. But let's approach it the same way in which we were approaching those egg separations. I see some of you guys are already giving me some answers. Yes, yes. This is very much impressive. It's a good indication that these comrades are super active. These are the kind of comrades that we need. Trust me, I'm going to deploy you to Parliament, honorable members. You will represent the masses of our people. Okay, so now let's see. Remember, we would say LCD, it is therefore, for example, that 3 and also that 2. It's like if you multiply 3 by that, it does give you 3. So that means what you are going to do, it is to multiply everything there by that 3. Which means you are going to multiply that by 3. You will also do the same on that other side. So here, this 3 will cancel with that 1. You've got 2x, which is equals 2. That multiplying by that, it is 6. Now you need to remove this 2. Remember, whatever that you do on the left, you do on the right. That is why the comrades are saying x is equals to 3, because they know that when you take 6 and you divide it by 2, it does give you 3. Now we are going deeper, honorable members. Now we are going deeper. Let's see. What about a situation where you have 10 over, let's say, x, and then in between you have a plus? What are you having there? You have 3x over x minus 2, which is equals to 7. In a situation where we have something similar to that, honorable members, sizoyenza kanjani le nto le? Sizoyenza kanjani le nto le? So again, le bandla la kaNkulunkulu, LCD will still be very much important in this case. So let's see, LCD, what will it be? Remember, you can fractionalize this one just so that everything is a fraction. So you will take that, and also that as your LCD. So it's like your x, and then again, that x minus 2, even that 1 over there. it is your LCD. So that means you will multiply each term by the LCD. What exactly is that process of us multiplying everything by LCD, honorable members? It's like we are trying to convert this fraction into should I say linear? I'm tempted to say linear, but for some reason there's something at the back of my mind, somewhere closer to that medulla oblongata. Something is saying don't say linear. Maybe let me not say linear, but you're converting it from fraction to maybe let me do it. Let me do it and you will understand what I'm talking about. Let me do it and then you will understand what I'm talking about. So can you guys see? It's like I'm saying we multiply this to each and every term. When we say this fraction, we multiply it by that. Trust me, this will cancel with that x. So it's like you have 10 into x minus 2. Plus, you still take this and you multiply it by that. Trust me, this will cancel with that, and then you just remain with that x and also that 1. Inside there, you just have 3x, which is equals to. Again, this one will cancel with that 1, and what you remain with is just 7x and then x minus 2. So can you guys see? It's like you have converted it from being a fraction into being, can you see why I was saying linear? I think I lacked a word there and I was tempted to say linear. But you might find that it's not linear. You might find that it's a quadratic. Whatever the case may be, honorable members. But just be aware that you have now converted it from being a fraction to being that by making use of LCD. Hey, what is that? You have 10x minus it's minus 20. What is that? Trust me, that is going to give you 3x squared, which is going to be equals to which is 7x squared minus, trust me, 7 multiplied by 2 is 14, and then you still have that x, it makes it that. So can you guys see? How about we take this to the other side? It's like we are going to have 7x squared minus 3x squared. Remember, we can still take this to the other side. You already have minus 14x. That means that will change the sign and become a minus 10x. You can still take that 20 to the other side. Then it's going to change sign and become positive 20. What remains on this side is 0. Why 0? Because you took everything to the right side. So that means you have this and that. It works out to be 4x squared. What about that and that? It works out to be negative 24x and then plus 20. If we rewrite this one nicely, it's like we are having 4x squared minus 24x plus 20, which is equals to 0 there. Maybe we can try to divide by a common factor there. I think if we divide everything by 4, I think, yeah, 4 it does goes into all of that. That will cancel with that. You have x squared. How many times does it go in there? Is it 6 times? I think it's 6 times. And then it goes how many times in there? Is it 5 times? I think it's 5 times. 0 divided by 4, I think, is 0. So you are therefore forced to factorize honorable members. So let's see. Can you guys now see the importance of knowing how to factorize? So you have 5, you have 1. The bigger number takes the sign of the middle term. For you to end up having positive 5 there, that's if you multiply by that. It's like I'm saying, when you say da buddha, it has to give you a something of which, when you say da buddha, when you work it out, it takes you back to that. So that means your x minus 1, you equate it to 0, then you say, or x minus 5, you equate it to 0. And then you solve for x. You take this to the other side, is positive 1, or you take this to the other side, it becomes 5. So that means your possible answers, you have x being equals to 1, you have x being equals to 5. So let's see. Did you guys understand what I was doing there, honorable members? Or le makeji fela? Po ka no kry le le makeji fela. A le itse lo itse gore go etsagalang fo. Rendani, did you see how we work it out, honorable member? I noticed someone did get moved by factorization there. Very, very much important, honorable members, that you learn how to factorize. As otherwise, uzobe nkinkeni futhi enkinka enkulu kabi. Factorization in mathematics, it's a very important weapon that you need to learn, honorable members. A very useful tool that you need to learn. Okay, it's fine. I am now going to remove all of that. And then from there, we will look at another example. Once we are done with this second example, I'm going to be giving you guys some problems to work them out. And then from there, okay, let's see. Let us say for some reason you come across a 5x over 9, which is being divided by x squared minus 2x minus 3. And then let us say minus 2x, where we divide that by 3 minus x. Let us say for some reason that it is being equated to x over x plus 1. Look at how long that one is. Hey, there is Kiyot saying I love you. Honorable member, me too, I love you. I think this one is a new member, and I doubt this one is attending the Zoom lessons. It seems like it's someone who's just happy to have attended a live lesson. Nami ngiyakuthanda, honorable member, and it's nice to meet you. But otherwise, there is a problem, honorable member. Awuthisibone ukuthi uzoyenzani. Okay, now explain the theory of relativity. Evan, the friend of Funk. Hey, not sure about that one. I am not sure about that one. But otherwise, there is a problem, honorable members. Let's see if you guys are going to survive. Maybe. Let me know. Let me work it out. So that means when I say let's see if you're going to understand. The best way to go about this, you cannot factorize this. So that means we still have 5. So Larissa wants to do it. Very quickly work it out, Larissa. Work it out, and then from there, um, you can comment with your answer before I even get to mine. And then from there, we will compare. The thing is, there's some more which is coming, some nice problems which are on the way. But for now, I just want to confirm. Guys, can you hear me? Is everything clear? Say we can hear you now. Okay. Okay. That is good. So now let's see. If we had to factorize this one, were we not going to have a, maybe let's say we have, is it 3 and 1? Why am I suspecting that we have 3 and then 1 there, such that the bigger number takes the sign of the middle term for us to end up having that there. That's if we have a plus there. Yes. Yes. This is how you would factorize that one. I hope you guys would agree with me on that one, because when you say this times that, it has to take you back there. When you say that times that, it gives you positive 1. When you say that times that, it's like positive 1 minus 3, which is negative 2x. When you say that times that, it gives you negative 3 as a number being a constant number. Yes. So now, LCD. The reason why we had to first factorize is because we wanted to come up with our LCD in that case. Someone is suggesting that the screen is not clear. I'm not sure if it's the same for everyone, but remember, you can firstly try to check if when you leave and then you click that same link to join again, if it is going to be clear. It seems like it's the same situation for everyone. Let me try to connect with Wi-Fi. Say it's not clear. It's says screen. Okay. Someone is saying it's my screen. So now let's see. What do I want to do with this one? Let me remove this one. That. I want to wipe the camera. Okay, I'll try do that. I'll try do that. Hide user on this channel. Okay. How about now, honorable members? Is it clear now or still the same? Clear now or still the same? It's better now. It's better. Okay. Okay. Just say. I'm going to show you guys something very much important, and I wonder if you guys are going to understand. As 3. Why am I saying this? It's because if you do da, you end up having negative x, which is that negative x. And you say da, it gives you positive, because negative times negative is positive, then you have 3. So it's just a matter of rewriting it in that format or in that format. Oxalayo, it takes us back to that. Why did we have to do that, honorable members? Let me show you the reason why. It's because we wanted to have the same LCD. So remember, you still have your 5x plus 9 divided by x minus 3x plus 1. And then when it comes to this part, remember, we had that minus there. We have 2x. This one you wrote it as x minus 3. And then that was equals to x over x plus 1. So can you see negative and a negative, they make it a positive. So that means the sign now there, it becomes positive. But if originally it was positive here and then that negative was there, it was going to change that one to a negative. I hope that part makes sense. So the reason we did that is because we wanted to just say, therefore, our LCD, it will just be this x minus 3, which is the same as that being x plus 1. Therefore, we now have our LCD as that. And then what you do is to multiply term by that. Just says, they already have some answers there. Remember, honorable members, please make sure to click on that like button. There's this button where you can click to like. So that's how I know how many honorable members with membership. So I think we call those members in good standing. Yeah. Okay, so now we are going to multiply every term by that LCD. So obviously, if we multiply, the whole of that will cancel with the whole of that. So you end up having 5x plus 9. And then if you multiply the whole of that by that, only this will cancel with that. So you end up having your 2x into x plus 1, which is equals to, when it comes to this, that one will cancel with that. So you end up having x into x minus 3. I want to see if I'm going to get the same answers as Lesego Tau Ya Tswala. Tau Ya Tswala, honorable members, for those of you guys who do not understand the language, it's a combination of two ways. Tau meaning a lion, Tswala meaning giving birth. So that means a lion is giving a birth. That is Tau Ya Tswala. Lesego, the lion giving birth. Okay, so let's see. Now we are having 5x plus 9. Hey, a double da. What is double da? That is that plus that. So can you guys see? Once you are able to determine the LCD, it becomes very much easier. Very, very much easier, because it's just a matter of da, then you work out the like 10. Da. But you can see it looks like a lengthy calculation. So you need to be careful, because one mistake, it might not be easy to determine where you made a mistake. So please make sure that you attend to everything that I do, so that when I make a mistake, you are able to notice. So let's work out this. We will take this to the other side. So it's like you have 2 to the exponent x squared minus that x squared. Now, let's work out these two. They already give us 5x. 5, 6, 7. So we have 7x. We will take this to the other side. It changes the sign. Then it becomes 3x. But you must never forget that positive 9 there. So you write it as positive 9. Remember, you took everything to the other side. What remains is 0. So once you take something to the other side and you end up taking everything, that's a mass deposition. No, mass deport, eh? Deport, deposition, deportation. Yeah, something of, hey, you get it. If you don't get it, forget about it. So there we have x squared because 2x minus 1x, obviously, those are the squared. So it's 2x squared minus x squared, being 1x squared is 1x squared. And then these two, trust me, they will give us 10x. I'm sure you will not be surprised that there we are going to have that. So very, very much important that you know how to factorize, honorable members. If you can't factorize, usenkinke. Uphi usenkinke. So now we can say we have 9 and 1 there. Then we have the bigger number taking sign of the middle term for us to end up having positive 9 there. That's if. So for those of you guys who are struggling with factorization, please make sure that you understand from this type of lessons that factorization is very, very much important, honorable members. Now you can easily say x plus 1 is equals to 0, or x plus 9 equals to 0. Yes, yes. The lion which is giving birth got it correct. So e ke kry-a answer e tshwana le yeah, that lion which is giving birth. E ra re le ena o kotsi. Ke re ha e re ho. Ke re ha e re ho. Tau ya tswala. Tau ke re ha e re ho. Ke re ha e re ho. Okay, now I'm giving you guys some problems. Hope you guys have noticed how to work that one out. So now I've got something for you. Let's say you are given x minus 3, which is equals to 18 over x. Yes, I'm not going to say much, but I'll give you that. Let's see if you can be able to work it out. Time. There is B. Okay. I still have some nice stuff for you, honorable members. While you guys are working it out, let me quickly check. I've got some nice stuff for you. Some very nice things for you. Okay, let's see. So remember, guys, we have Dintletiamo, we have Mapula, There's Larry. So it seems like you guys are getting the same. Okay, then it's fine. In this case, one can say LCD without any waste of time. We just say it is X. So that means you're going to multiply everything by X. So that means you can say that you multiply by that, that, and that. Someone might say, I'm going to fractionalize everything. So the nice thing is that even if you say divide by 1, your LCD will remain as X, because you can still say you have 1 by 1 by 1. Remember, there's invisible 1 there. So 1 times 1 times 1, it remains as 1x, of which we know that it is just x, because that 1 becomes invisible. So that means when you multiply that, it becomes x squared. When you multiply by that, it becomes minus 3x, which is equals to, when you multiply by that, the x will cancel with x. You just have 18. Then you will take that to the other side. It's like you have x squared minus 3x minus 18 equals to 0. Why 0? Because you took this to, you remain with nothing. Mathematically, nothing is 0. So all that you do, it is to factorize that. Trust me, you will have x there, x there. That one, what I think 6 and 3. Is it 6 and 3? Yes. 6 and 3. Bigger number takes the sign of the middle term. For you to have an Anesu, why is it like you swapped the signs, honorable member? Um, yes, kanjani le nto le? Uzoyenza kanjani le nto le? Awuthi sibone ukuthi uzoyenza kanjani. You only use the quadratic formula if it is not factorizable. In this case, they are all factorizable. You will find the factors. So you can still use that just to find the factors. But that one where it is not factorizable, that's where they tell you to say solve for x, and then they give you a hint by saying leave your answer correct to whatever decimal places. That's how you know you ever. But in this case, there is nothing much tricky here. We are just testing you if you are able to use or to deal with fractions. Need you, na 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 na, and now I wonder if I and do this guy another one.